Hey everybody, and welcome to the midterm exam. This is what it looks like. You'll see this video here, but this is what it looks like since I don't have the video recorded yet and I'm recording it right now. So there's two files that you need to upload, and you need to upload them as a link. So this is going to pose some difficulty. I've already tested this, and so I know how you can do this. That's going to make your life a little bit easy. Go to the course homepage. This is my sandbox course so that you guys don't see the midterm exam until it's time. And go to your Google Drive. You'll want to go to your correct Google Drive. I have multiple Google accounts set up on this thing. And navigate to your ITECH 100 folder. Presumably you're using something like that or whatever. And then create a new folder, because you're basically going to put both of your files in one folder and then share the folder with me. Call it midterm. And then go inside of it. So this is where your files are going to end up when you're done editing them. So I have my two links to my docs file and my slides file. If I click on one to open it, it'll open up in Google Docs. You won't be able to edit this file though, so you want to hit File and hit Make a Copy. And then navigate to the folder that you want it to be in. Make sure you put it in the folder that you created called midterm. So I navigated through a couple of layers of folders, and I hit select, and I hit OK. And now this one I can close, and I just have my copy, and this one is the one that I can edit. And if I go back to that folder, you'll notice that it is there now. And now I'll do the same with my slides file. And I'll say File, Make a Copy. This time you actually have to tell it to do the entire presentation. Navigate to the folder where I want it to go. ITECH 100, midterm, select. OK. And that will create the new file. And if I go back to that folder, you'll see it appears right here. So I have both of my files here, and they're ready to go. So I'll make my so in this one, just like type your answers in here like this. Obviously, Albert Camus is not the father of computing. That is a joke. Fill these in as if just type the number in there or whatever. Just fill in the blanks. Type it however you would. This one you may have to add another line to do it. Down here, just do the task that it says to do, and then you'll be just fine. Make sure you change the name from copy to something like that. Just doesn't matter what the file name is, because it'll be the link will be associated with you as a person. And then on the slides, you do the same thing. Just follow through the slides, do what it says on each slide, and then you will be just fine. So now I have my two slides and they're done, or my two files and they're done. Let's say I finish up all the assignments, I do the whole thing, and I'm ready to rock and roll. So I go to the midterm exam, and I have to submit it as a website URL. So if I hit submit, it's going to give me a text box. And if I go to the Google Drive tab, this is the one time I'm asking you not to do this, because we have to, this is not, if I go to my midterm folder, I can't submit both files as, I mean, I could do two submissions and submit both files, but that's going to be really annoying for me to grade. So instead of doing that, and since you can't share an entire folder through this interface, instead we're just going to submit the whole website URL. So go to the midterm folder. You'll notice along the top row here, there's some, what are they called, cookie crumbs, breadcrumbs that go all the way back to your core root my drive directory. So I'm in my ITECH 100 directory, in my midterm directory that only has these two files in it. So I click here and I say share. And what it's going to say is it's going to say get link, and it's going to say restricted. Only people added can open this link. We don't want that. We want to change the link to Leech Lake Tribal College, but we don't want that even. Although this actually does work. I am in the Leech Lake Tribal College group, so it should work just fine. So then I hit copy link. You could say anyone, if you wanted, could view it. But if you just say Leech Lake Tribal College, that's fine. I'll be able to see it. Copy link, and then hit done. So copying the link puts it in your system clipboard, and I can pop back over here and then paste it right here. So this will be the link that I need, and then you can hit submit assignment, and over here we're done, and we don't need this anymore, and we've submitted the assignment successfully. If you want to see, you can hit your submission details. You can see the submission and try to log in, and presumably view in a new tab, and that will open up the folder for me, and I'll be able to see that, but I won't be able to see anything else in your Google Drive. Everything else will be private. I'll only be able to see this folder, and that's exactly what we want. Just don't put anything else in this folder. Anything that you put in this folder, I will be able to see and view. So that's it. Take your time. You've got the better part of a week to work on this, and good luck.